Husbands, love your wife, as Christ loved the church, that he might sanctify her, having cleansed her by the washing of the water with the word, that he might present the church to himself in splendor, without spot or wrinkle or any such thing, that she might be holy and without blemish. In the same way, husbands should love their wives as their own bodies. He who loves his wife loves himself. For no one has ever hated his own flesh. Pretty much. Oh, man. Good to see you, Maggie.
All right, I need to find the hair dog.
Yeah.
Oh, great work.
Yep.
As usual.
That's right, brother. See ya. Yeah.
All right.
Ah,
It was a beautiful sermon, Reverend Feta.
thank you, Amelia.
I hope to have a husband who loves me like that.
God will see to it, I am sure.
Are you here by yourself? Your mother hasn't been to services in a while, is she?
She started drinking again.
Sometimes further initiative is necessary. You know, I could stop by your home tomorrow, just talk to her.
Could you please? She's been suffering for a while now, but I'm praying for her happiness. I am. Oh.
that?
Moving the body up and down. What?
Okay, well, thanks for calling.
What is it?
So she was walking home, and that's the last you saw of her. Think she might have run away?
Well, Jacob was going to go
I was
visit.
planning to stop by their house today. Amelia was concerned about her mother's drinking.
Yeah, I saw Lucy earlier. She is definitely back on the sauce. It's a goddamn shame. Oh, I'm sorry about the blasphemy.
Don't
That's
worry
all
about
right.
it.
Living alone with an alcoholic parent can be cause to skip town.
I don't think that Amelia would leave her mother's house in the middle of the night. I mean, she believed that her mother
Amelia
was
had
going...
faith.
You two are using past tense. Do you suspect foul play?
Apologies. Amelia has faith.
Well, these situations can be a nightmare for everyone, so it's easy to assume the worst. Yeah. Were you gonna say something else, Aunt?
Join us in prayer, Mike.
Amen.
It had to be the goddamn father.
How many times do I have to tell you not to take the Lord's name in vain?
Her father died of cancer when she was a baby, Bob.
Carol's right. Lucy raised Amelia on her own.
I sound just like Dad. Always looking for the good qualities in people. But guess what? 9 times out of 10 when a child goes missing, it's a relative or a boyfriend.
Did she have a boyfriend? Oh, I mean, that's it then. They probably ran off together. They're just doing stupid kid stuff.
Well, we can only hope it's something so reckless. Sheriff Hess, he says, they've hit a dead end.
Amelia wasn't like that. Her mother had problems. But Amelia was loyal to her. Good people don't just leave their families.
Oh, come on. Expect me to believe a teenage girl doesn't have a boyfriend or two? Carol, how many boyfriends did you have in high school?
Don't shame me because I was popular.
I just don't understand why a young girl goes missing and you're also quick to blame her.
Nobody's blaming her, Anne. But really, what can we do besides pray for the best? She'll turn up. Don't worry.
Oh, geez, I forgot to tell you. The proposal for the gin mill went through.
Is that actually happening?
Yeah. The Historical Society thinks this new retail space will provide a lot of tourism and jobs.
Well, gutting our history.
Well, I don't know about that. The basic foundation of the mill won't be altered. We fought hard for that. We even hired a design firm with some local experience. Do you remember Tom Lowe?
Tom Lowe? Your old flame?
Hardly call him that. I mean, we were just kids. Anyway, he is coming into town, so I'm gonna meet with him.
Well, tell Tom I said hi.
Tom, are you hiding back here?
I was going for mysterious. I'm not surprised you were two peas in a pod.
True, we were.
She is the one that labeled me Mr. Mischievous.
Yeah, you were uncontrollable in those days.
I was, I know I was. You know, Anne, I am surprised that you wound up marrying Jacob.
I don't know how to take that.
I mean, I like Jacob, don't get me wrong. I don't mean to insult you or Jacob, that's not what I'm saying. It's just that you a church mouse. I don't understand whatever happened to the adventurous Anne that wanted to go travel at exotic places. And what about moving to Cairo? Remember that fantasy?
Yeah, I do. I don't know. You make plans for things and then life happens, I guess. It was, I think it was around the time that you left town that my mother died. And Jacob was there for me. He offered me comfort. So did the church. They were both steady when I needed support. Yeah. Make no mistake, we have a good life. We do. I'm happy.
Yeah. To happiness. Wow. This brings back memories. Remember when we used to come here?
How could I forget? So what do you think?
I gotta be honest with you. This job has got me flying all around the world. But when I heard about this project, I jumped at the offer because of you.
I hope that's not the only reason you're here.
Well, it's not the only reason. What the hell was that?
I don't know.
Hello? Watch your step.
We'll have to air all this out.
Yeah.
Tom. Tom? Tom! Oh my God, you scared me. Don't do that.
Oh,
You are terrible.
So I've been told.
Where did those come from?
You weren't here before?
No.
They're comfy. Have a seat. I won't bite you.
I'm not so sure. You are still so dangerously handsome.
What's wrong, Ann?
This is so tempting. I just can't do it to Jacob.
Are you sure?
Yes, Tommy. Thank you for asking. Feelings come and go, but commitments. Oh!
The hell was that? Did you see the size of that thing?
No, Tom, don't.
No, thanks, Bob. I thought it was a long shot. I just, wondered if she might have popped over to see Carol. Oh, never mind. She's home. Okay, I'll talk soon. Ann, where you been?
At the mill.
Oh, how'd it go?
Fine.
Well, it's really late, you know?
I know. I'm going to bed.
Fine. I'll be up later.
Notice the springing motion in the body, up and down. Back to front. Reach.
I'm heading in soon. Did you make breakfast?
And back down.
I'm not hungry.
And back up.
I guess I'll just pick something up on the way into town.
5, 6. Get ready to grapevine to the right side. 2, 3, 4.
Hand it over.
And what over?
You know what I mean.
Fuck you, old man. This ain't the 1980s anymore.
Huh? It's still illegal in the state.
Why don't you go molest an altar boy or something, huh?
You mistake me for a priest. I'm a minister. This is a church. You should go home. Don't you know there's a girl your age missing?
Hey, hold on, Oscar. You want the cops called on us or what?
Fucking hate old white dudes.
Hello?
Oh, good, you're home. Get changed. I'd like to go out.
So, what's the occasion?
Does there need to be one?
No, it's just unusual.
I must be feeling unusual.
Could I get a to-go box for my wife, please?
Actually, I'm finished. I'm sorry, what?
It's good, you'll like it.
I was just having a bad dream.
I hope that's all it was.
What's that mean?
Let's talk about this later.
Why do you always do this?
Do what?
Shut me down, push me aside. You.
Oh, come on, that's not true.
Will you stop interrupting me? Let me finish my thought, goddammit! Sorry.
I don't know what's gotten into you lately, but I need to prepare the week's sermon, if that's okay. You know, I'm just gonna get something to eat on the way into town. And don't blaspheme.
Can I help you find something?
How much of that could I get?
You want the blood?
There's a crack in the mirror and a bloodstain on the bed. There's a crack in the mirror and a bloodstain on the bed. Oh, you were a vampire, baby, I'm the walking dead.
Mike, Bob's just on an investor call. Come on in. You want some coffee or tea?
You got something a little bit stronger?
Tea with a shot of brandy?
No, just the brandy.
All right.
Hey! Where's Ann? Look, I just don't think Ann's the type to fool around. I've already told you that.
I'm not saying she is, but ever since she met with Tom Lowe, she hasn't been acting right. I mean, 40 years I've known this woman. Every day the same. Now, I don't know who I'm coming home to. She's hot, she's cold, she's got a new dress, new hair. I can't figure her out.
You gotta confront him then.
I can't do that to Ann.
It's your wife, Jakey. What do you think I would do?
If Carol came home on that kind of bullshit,
Yeah. Well, I don't know where to find him.
See, down here working in the mill, right? So start there and don't stop until he understands the damn message.
Hmm.
Just do it before we come over this weekend for dinner, because Carol's making lasagna, and I just don't want things to be all weird.
What are you doing? In his second letter to the Corinthians, Paul takes this idea a step further and asks directly, how do you know, husband, whether you will save your wife? And the answer, of course, is you can never know. And so, we are left with faith in the promise that God will take every situation and turn it to His
purse. What on God's green earth have you been eating? I swear, Anne, this looks like dirt.
Now you're just being cruel.
Cruel is when you see my bill. That's odd. You've got new teeth coming in.
What?
It's rare, but it's not unheard of. We should set an appointment, though, to check them out. Here, rinse. Well, let's brighten that smile.
Jacob Fetter, Anne's husband. I need to talk to you.
Creepy old man, I don't know why you have such a hard on for us, but why don't you piss off?
Sorry. I was looking for someone else.
Yeah, cool it, Oscar. He's harmless.
Yeah, no, she's right. I'm leaving.
Kick rocks, go. Get the fuck out of here. Come on, let's go.
Hey, what?
Oh, shit. Hey, man, come on. I was just playing, man.
Just stay back.
Come on, man. I was just playing.
bless my suffering mother? Did you bless her with God's almighty love? Are you here to bless me now? Because I don't want your God's love. I found a new savior with the love that gives me strength instead of fear. A love for myself. And right now, my master is in your house.
The Lord is my Savior. He restores my soul. He leads me in the path of righteousness. Lord, forgive her. She's corrupted. Give me the strength to save her wayward soul.
I'm gonna turn the fuck a hole in your neck until I puke blood.
Take that, bitch!
Go, go!
Why the fuck would she do that? She bit Oscar's throat! She killed him!
Look, we're safe out here, okay?
That was some motherfucking vampire shit, okay? We need to report it!
I gotta check on my wife.
Fuck off, then! I'm going to the cops!
She having a heart attack? Hey, Mrs. Fetter, you all right? Mrs. Fetter, you okay in there? You all right, Mrs. Fetter? Mrs. Fetter? Hello? Hey, are you okay in here? Hey, Mrs. Fetter? Hello? Hey. Hey, you all right? Hey, could you say something, please? This is getting fairly uncomfortable for me. Stop it!
No, God!
I'm sorry, Jacob. It wasn't me.
Of course it was you!
No, I didn't want to do it. I was being controlled. This isn't me. It isn't me.
Well, who is it then?
Something happened, Jacob.
What does that mean? Something happened.
The
When?
day that I met with Tom. I kissed him, okay?
Oh.
But then...
This is so effed up.
Reverend.
Hey, Mike. Any news on Amelia?
Sort of. Well, not really. It's strange, actually.
Strange?
Do you know of a young woman by the name of Ellie Shanks?
No, I don't think so.
You sure you haven't seen her skateboarding around town with her boyfriend, Oscar? Anyway, she dropped by the station in quite a state. She claims Oscar was murdered at the old Cripple Creek Mill by a vampire. And she identified Amelia. I chalked that up to really bad taste on her part. But still, we had to go up there and check it out.
Yeah.
And there was nothing. No body, no blood.
Well, that must be a relief.
Yeah, except she swears that you were there.
Well, I don't know what she's talking about. I wasn't at the mill.
Oh, of course not. I mean, she says you were the one fighting the vampires.
That's
crazy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just assuming that's just some drugged up preoccupation on her part. Oh, there's one thing we found out there, though. Isn't that your church's stamp? I mean, what do you make of that?
I have no idea.
Yeah, me neither. You know, normally I wouldn't take these things so seriously, but the boy did go missing. Just like Amelia and Tom Lowe.
Tom Lowe, well, he lives in Chicago.
He does. He came down here to do some business.
Oh.
We found his vehicle abandoned up at the mill also. He could have just skipped town, who knows? But still, the timing is just odd. Anyway, I'm sorry to bother you with all this stuff. Just tell Ann I said hello. Sounds like she's pretty busy at the moment.
She is. Yeah, okay. Well, Mike, you take care.
Yeah, you too.
Why didn't you tell me when this first happened? I could have helped you.
I felt ashamed.
As you should.
I'm sorry I hurt you. But there are blessings to this change, you know. I feel more alive than I have in years.
Yeah, well, don't get used to it. Drinking blood is not exactly a sustainable lifestyle.
What do we do now?
I find the master that Amelia was talking about, and I kill him. And I change you back to the way you were.
The way I was?
Absolutely. Exactly. Put a stop to this insanity before it goes any further. What does he look like?
I don't know. At first, all I could see was a shadow. A shape that I couldn't really make out. But with each visit, the shape does become stronger. Like it's coming into focus.
Well, I was thinking about the mill where you and Tom were attacked. You know, what was Amelia doing there? I mean, are they all hiding there? It might be be a pretty clever way to get around the country. Dying towns and abandoned mills, you know, far from the prying eyes.
This town is perfect then.
I'm just trying to figure out why the master would keep coming after you.
Are you jealous?
Well, you lusted after another man, and then you acted.
Careful, Jacob.
Given the circumstances, I think I'm being quite reasonable.
Do you remember when we started this?
Of course. You asked for the seeds as a wedding gift. I just think it's safer if I go in alone. We don't know how you're going to behave in his presence. I mean, you could freak out, you know, or turn into a bat or something.
I didn't come here to sit in the car.
What? It's too risky. Besides, you don't have a stake.
Pull over.
Hmm?
You heard me. There. Now I have a stake. Are you ready?
What do you mean, ready?
For whatever we find down there.
I'm a minister of the Lord, Anne. This is what I was trained for, to fight evil.
Oh.
Whatever form it may come in.
Will you stop with this Sunday school crap? If we go down there, we go together as equals. Are you okay with that?
Let's just get this over with.
Come to help you.
You've come to help me, Reverend? That's very considerate. Perhaps you should help your wife come instead. Or does he not find the new you very attractive, Mrs. Fetter? Obedience and submission. That's more their style. But you have the master's love now. There's not a goddamn thing you can do about it, shitbird.
Jacob! How could you? Attacking a child! Where's your compassion? You have plenty for your wife, even though she...
Shut up!
Anne, please, can't you hear her? She's still Amelia.
Don't be an idiot. Kill her.
No. No, there has to be a better way.
She's manipulating you. She's lying to you, Jacob. Lord, please protect me.
I knew you'd wuss out.
I told you no.
And I told you to kill her.
I could have saved her. Where's your compassion, for God's sake? Your mercy.
Don't be naive, Jacob. She would have sucked you dry.
What am I letting you turn me into? I can't do this.
The master might still be in there. We need to finish this.
The master? What does it matter? You're no different from him now. You two can have each other.
How can you say that? I'm your wife.
Not anymore. You belong to him. That's your punishment.
It's my what?
If you hadn't had your little rendezvous with Tom Lowe, none of this would be happening.
This isn't about Tom or the master. This is about us, you and me.
You had sin in your heart, and you brought this on yourself.
So you're blaming me for being bitten by a vampire. Well, guess what? I think you're just saying these horrible things because you're scared. You're scared to fight for me because ever since we got married, you haven't had to. I've always just been there doing exactly what you expected me to do. You don't know how to fight for me because you've never done it. So instead, you're just writing me off as some fallen scarlet woman. And that's pathetic and weak. You're weak.
Think what you want. I've already crossed too many lines for you.
You're a goddamn coward.
I'm getting out of this while I still can, while I still have a little piece of my soul left.
Maybe I like who I am now.
What am I doing?
Annie?
Jacob?
With one gesture, this could get very messy.
Hurting him won't make me yours.
I seek no ownership. This is about you. Try and fight it. But you are no longer what you once were. Why keep letting this anchor drag you down?
Because I love him.
Die or thrive? The choice is yours.
Please.
It's gonna get a lot worse.
That's not good. We're running out of time. We gotta find her, and then we're gonna beat this together. This is just a test.
This thirst is getting unbearable.
Well, what about the raw meat? Did you even try it?
It's all trash. It doesn't do anything. Oh,
You've gotta fight it. It's just a sickness.
I'm sick, all right. My thoughts are drenched in blood. Rivers of blood.
I've got an idea.
You're right, it is helping.
Dare to take drugs off a kid. It's been a long time since I heard you laugh.
It's been a long time since I felt like laughing.
I'm sorry I talk over you sometimes.
Thank you. I'm sorry I don't speak up more often. What do we do now?
Pray for a miracle.
Hello? Yes, of course. How are you? Oh. Sorry to hear that. Sure, be happy to check on her. No problem at all. Okay, I'll call you back. Are you okay to drive?
Is the master here?
Maddie? It's Mr. and Mrs. Fetter. Your daughter called. She said you weren't answering your phone.
Oh, Maddie. I don't see any bites.
What do we do?
Oh, Lord, thank you for this bountiful gift in our time of need. Amen. It's a sign, Annie.
That looks heavy.
Hey, this is just our laundry. Yeah, Mrs. Perkins washed it for us.
It doesn't look like laundry to me. It looks like Miss Perkins all rolled up in a bedspread.
Go inside.
Only if you tell me a swear word.
I'm not telling you a swear word.
Well, then I'm staying right here.
Okay. How about this one? Fuck off.
I already know that one.
God. Ugh. All right.
Yes, here.
Mike, it's Mariana. Listen, I don't know how to say this, but
Well, what's wrong?
it's the Reverend Fetter. I think I just saw him and Mrs. Fetter carrying a body into their house.
What are you doing? Come on.
I can't be part of this. You know, it's an hour till sunset. I'd like to go check if the master is holed up there.
We should do it together.
That's what we are doing. Go gentle on her. Hi, Mike. What's up?
Hi, Jacob. I could really use your help with something. Would you turn the engine off and step out here? You really saved my back the unnecessary strain. What's in the case?
Nothing. Just hospital supplies for administering last rites and so forth.
You mind if we take a look?
Well, yes, I would, actually. I'm on my way to an important appointment right now. Got to see a very sick patient. Very sick.
You know what? Why don't we indulge Deputy Colton? He's coming up with a performance review end of the month, right? He could really use the experience. Isn't that right, Colton?
Right as rain, Sheriff.
Step on back here, Jacob.
This is not what you think.
Oh, I'm sure we've seen worse.
It's vacation. You get to do what you want.
That's what you say every time, and I never get to do about half of what I want.
Oh, come on. Well, you pick the place this time then.
Fine.
Do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. I just want a margarita.
As long as you don't puke this time.
Thank you.
Always, babe.
A long week.
Yeah, it sucks.
I didn't go with the spinach this time. I'm getting sick of it.
I prefer your meat anyways. That's good stuff.
Thank you.
You ever see something you couldn't explain, Sheriff?
Oh, like a vampire, Jacob? How many people have you killed, Reverend?
Sheriff House. You're never gonna believe the call that just came in.
Yeah. Yeah, of course. Okay, yes. Yes. Okay, I will. Thank you, officer. We'll be here. Just give me a sec. This is absolutely fucked. And if you drag Jacob into this shit, I will kill you before the cops get here.
What is taking them so long? I mean, what is going on? I can't stay here anymore.
They'll be here, okay? So just wait outside for them, okay, hon? I love you. Yeah. I did hear that. No, she's still sitting there. She hasn't said a word. Believe me, I haven't taken my eyes off her. God damn it. Carol! Carol! Carol!
Run and don't look back.
Yeah, right. Get up.
Carol?
What in the hell are you doing?
Adam who was formed first, and then Eve. It was not Adam who was deceived, but the woman who was deceived and fell into transgression. Does that sound fair to you?
My husband is a good man.
What does good have to do with it? He's afraid of the life within you.
And you're not?
I choose those I change with care. The rest are just pets.
It's good to see you strong, Anne.
What do you want from me?
Why do you always think in terms of what others want? Where do you think that sad instinct comes from? I, too, was once a mouse scurrying between the feet of self-important men until the day my master gifted me the kiss of eternity. It gave me confidence. It freed me from the shackles of domestic dependency. I see the same potential in you. What exactly do you want, Anne?
I want to live a
bigger life.
You can. The choice has always been yours.
Is that why I haven't fully turned?
Indeed. Taste my blood, and you'll control the hunger. You'll be beholden to nothing but your own whims. But if you don't, the hunger will continue to control you, day after day.
Colton!
I got him, Sheriff.
Deputy? I thought you said you got him.
They'll never accept you now.
Fuck.
Your life could be so much bigger than this, Anne. It's time you made a decision for yourself.
I'm stuck, Sheriff.
Oh, shit! Ask yourself how different the world seemed this week. How it sounded. How it tasted. 30 years of being dutiful, obedient, supportive, but never satisfying your own desires. Were you ever really you? Or were you just Jacob's wife?
The great dragon was thrown down. That ancient serpent who was called the devil, Satan, and the deceiver of the whole world. This is just their nature. This is how they'll always be. Thrown down into the world, and all his angels with him.
What have you done?
I've finished it. That's what I've done.
It wasn't your choice to make.
How you gonna write this one up, Deputy?
Domestic dispute. Nonviolent.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good answer. Listen, this is more your domain than mine, Reverend. But it needs to end tonight.
What do we do now?
Sell the house and just vanish. And I want to make my own decisions from now on.
Do we look for a cure?
No. I like who I've become. The hunger will return. But we can still have a happy marriage. If we set some ground rules.
So I'm supposed to trust you.